if the ANC fails, Zuma will account for that. He will have contributed to its failure.
So ANC, they were asked, journalists asked them about Zuma departing from the ANC and how much of an impact it is going to make. They said, no, the African National Congress actually lives and can survive without Zuma, you know what I'm saying? Because the African National Congress is stronger and it was made to stand on stronger foundations, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they said. But now, they are singing a different tune. They are admitting that Zuma is, one, more influential than them. Two, they are falling into Zuma's traps. They admit again that, you know what, Zuma is smarter than us. And now, and I would like to submit this. There's this thing that I don't get it from the ANC. If they believe that, maybe before I get there, why did they let go of Jacob Zuma? They should have made sure that he doesn't leave, because clearly they need his influence. You know why? I'll give an example about it. About this, right? Zuma walks into a spare. It's a spare or what? I think it's a spare, but it's spare or wimpy, I don't know. And then he walks into that, and when he walks, or as he walks into that, and there's this lady that can't, she can't hold herself. She began crying, right? She cried hysterical. Ramaphosa imitates the same thing, and we're like, okay, Zuma has got, look, MK has got the spear. Oh, Ramaphosa has got the same thing now. He's addressing people. Was it Moses Mabhida Stadium? Now he's got the spear too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting and I'm like, guys, you mean to tell me that this old man is giving you a problem that now you want to imitate the old man? And I'm sitting here and I'm like, come on, guys. You said you can survive without him. ANC is bigger than him. But now you are imitating him. That's you constantly admitting that whatever he does, it works for him, so you want to do it too. Number three, when Zuma walks into any space, people run into Zuma. Zuma doesn't run after people. But then when Ramaphosa walks into a space, you have seen videos where people just look at Ramaphosa and they continue going. They don't care that the man is here. So it tells you that people feel more inclined towards Zuma as opposed to Ramaphosa. But you still want to imitate the man. You're still not going to get the same results unless you have people staging the crying and all the stuff. We saw with Zuma that this was authentic, but the other one, like this one is staged. This one doesn't look authentic. So, but then again, if you look or if you read into all of these things, you can see that these people are imitating Zuma, man, and everything that they want to do. They are imitating Zuma, man. They want to be Zuma. Like, come on, guys, come on. Now, okay, of lately, Fikile Mbalula has said that if the ANC lose its power, Zuma must account. I mean, I'm sitting and I'm like, Zuma said that he will remain the member of the ANC, but he will vote with the MK. You suspended his membership, but he must account for what? How is he going to account when you are on the verge of expelling him from the party? How is he going to account because he's not a member of the party? You have suspended him, right? But before we continue with this, I want you guys to listen to this. Sorry guys, I want you guys to do the following. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, I mean, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details. to donate to the channel. And you know what I'm saying? We'll bring you more. And also, guys, want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, so I'm going to make you listen to what Fikile Mbalula has got to say, which is quite interesting. Zuma will account. That's what he said. Zuma will account if the ANC fails. Zuma will. And I'm sitting and I'm like, wait a minute. Aren't you good enough to look? Aren't you good enough? And remember, at some point, you know, after they launched that the application to the international court against Israel, they came back saying, they started saying, hi, you know what? We know that others are funded to go against the ANC, and now we can see that, you know what, these people are funded because of what we have done. You are admitting that you are actually on your way out of power. That's exactly what you are admitting. I want you to listen to the clip where Fikile Mbalula has said, was speaking. He said the following:
MK Party manifesto, they launch every day. I'm sure when we leave here, there is a launch or a motorcade outside. If the ANC fails, Zuma will account for that. He will have contributed to its failure. I'm happy to confront Steenhuisen and all his people. But if we fail, because there are people who believe in him, and there are opportunists also who are with him, who stand to benefit, positions, patronage, and all of that. Their era of patronage that they benefited from is over. And they think they can get it through MK Party. And that is where they go in their numbers. Look at them and look at their names. And that's why there is a manifesto every weekend, because there's nobody in charge there.
So, if you listen to what Fikile Mbalula is saying, and from where I'm seated, man, it appears like these people, they are aware that things are not looking good. People are tired of being blackmailed by 350, by the grant, using the grant as a tactics to scare people, telling them that, you know what, if you don't vote for us, you're not going to get this grant back. We're going to take the grant. And it appears like people are getting irritated now. Now it appears like they are aware. And this man is saying that, you know what, I can withstand if I'm going against Steenhuisen, but I cannot withstand that if I'm being tackled or if I'm being attacked by Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma is told you he will side with MK. Why do you have a problem? You know what I'm saying? Why do you talk about Zuma? You know, one of the things that one of the signs that shows that these people they look. These people have got an idea of how to respond at what Zuma have done for them, or has done to them. You'll remember when the former Minister of Police, Nathi Nhleko, when he said that among the leadership that is at the helm of ANC, nobody's able to respond at what Zuma has done to them, or all the things that Zuma has done now to look like the trap that they find themselves in. In other words, he was saying they are not intelligent enough to respond. You know, I've then seen them giving airtime to Zuma, imitating Zuma, and doing all these things. Every time the ANC speaks about Zuma this, they are giving airtime to Zuma. They are giving followers. They are popularizing Zuma, and all. You know what I'm saying? It's like they haven't found their own idea on how they're going to deal with Jacob Zuma going forward. And what the idea that they are using right now, it is going to work against them. You can't be an institution that keeps repeating such mistakes. You are an institution, for crying out loud. Just behave like an institution. You know what I'm saying? Deal with the Jacob Zuma thing like an institution. Show sense of intelligence. You know what I'm saying? You can't be talking about him. You are raising more awareness about Jacob Zuma, right? So now it makes sense when Nhleko said the current leadership, in their intellectual capacity, they are unable to deal with what Zuma has done. The move that Zuma has just done, it shows that you never undermine that man called Zuma. You never undermine that man. Now I understand. That, can you tell me, old men, like, what am I pause? Busy imitating Jacob Zuma. Old men, like about Fikile Mbalula, busy talking about Zuma. Hey, is it even necessary, guys? Hi, bro. It's election time, we understand, but people must find ways, innovative ways of talking about the brand ANC, selling the brand ANC, talking about the things that the ANC have done for the people, talking about what the ANC then is going to do. For the fact that you are not willing to talk about the brand ANC, it means that you understand that people do no longer trust the brand ANC, right? It means you understand the damage that you have caused. So right now you are busy starting to play this blaming game, which at the end of the day doesn't help you. It's campaigning time. Stick to your path. Focus on upgrading the brand. Focus on building the brand. Focus on selling the brand. Focus on getting more people to vote for ANC. Don't talk about Zuma, right? Or you don't trend if you don't talk about Zuma. Hi, man. Come on. I don't understand. Or maybe they are doing it for trends. Then if it's for trends, then I understand. I fully understand, and I won't go against them if whatever they are doing is just for trends. But even if it's for trend, if you are a brand, for instance, okay, as a podcaster myself, there are a lot of people that speaks about me. There was an article that I'm not happy with how things were written on that article. They will talk about things that we did on my podcast, the other one, SA Infotainment Podcast. But I need to look at a lot of things that were said. There's this guy that is talking nonsense on Twitter, right? Some they talking nonsense on TikTok. There's this another guy that is talking nonsense on TikTok, right? About me and about Nobile and all the stuff. But look, because I'm a podcaster, I don't have time to answer to these nonsensical things, right? I don't give airtime to unnecessary stuff. Why? Because I've got more things to do on my podcast than to give my time and my airtime to these nonsensical things of blesser on Twitter that speaks nonsense and then doesn't know what he's talking about, right? Now I must give airtime to that useless guy on Twitter. I'm sorry to call him useless guy, but the things that he's saying on not on Twitter, man, on TikTok, the things that he's saying on TikTok, it just shows sense of uselessness, right? And so I'm not gonna give airtime to such things. I must focus on something positive, not to pay attention to that nonsensical things that are being posted about me and about other people. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, sometimes you've got a profile about a person, the person, they don't know that there are scandals, and you're like, when? Hey, if I want, and I will go to YouTube and start revealing your scandals and show you your scandals. Hey, oh sure, but I'm just saying that. There come a time in life where you don't want to focus on the other person. You just want to focus on your path. Even though these dogs keep biting and bugging and blah, blah, but you just look at them and you move on. So I wish like ANC, a brand like ANC, man. You must come to that point where you realize that, you know what? I'm not going to tolerate all these things. No, I'm not going to tolerate these things. I am going to focus on what the brand is all about. Why can't they do that? Tell me what you think about it, right? I'll see you guys on the next one. But until such a time, please take care.